Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to GamestahTV. We're bringing you Monday night ZOWIE GameStar Overwatch League action here on GamestahTV. And right off the bat, a quick shout out during the break there. Mush has he resubscribed. It's his second month. A massive shout out to you, Mush. Your subscription money is going straight towards the MVP prizes and the cash prizes that we give away. So ZOWIE have generously put forward the first prize of $120 per week in the playoffs, and the second prize of $60 is coming from GameStar Media. And when I say it's coming from GameStar Media, I mean it is coming from you, Mush, because of your subscription. Shout out to all of our new followers tonight as well. Forsyth AU, Blizzard B, and well, that's about it in terms of the followers. If you're in the Twitch chat, you should hit that follow button. It is the Avant Garde versus Team Expert round 3 match, and your casters once again are Bobby J and All G. During this match, guys, we're going to be doing the t-shirt giveaway, and that's what we want our Twitch chat to do is give us your best heroes one-liner and put that into the Twitch chat. We'll be watching throughout the match for your best one-liner, and we'll choose the best at the end of it, and whoever we choose is going to win that Overwatch t-shirt. So looks like one of our players have dropped out, I think, possibly. So Bobby J and All G, that was a bit of a long intro to me, but I seem to have taken up the right amount of airspace. Over to you, Bobby J.
Thank you very much, Crisis. I'm once again with my brother-in-arms, All G, and we've got Avant Garde, Team Expert. And Avant Garde were formerly a different name that got picked up by the organisation. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, formerly known as Team Shaft, I believe. So we've seen them a couple of times, and they finally got picked up by Avant Garde, who have quite a few different esports clubs in the scene at the moment. So a really good pickup for them. They're currently number 8 on the power rankings. So they're definitely up there with some of the big boys. And it was actually Fugs, one of our panelists on the power rankings. It was actually the team to watch for him. So a lot of the good stuff coming out here from the AV side.
So here on the defense, Team Expert here on the offense. We're here with the ZOWIE Star round number 3 of the first week of qualifiers, and we're on Route 66. What do you expect from these teams? Expect some Roadhogs? I know some teams like some Roadhogs on this map.
Yeah, Roadhog is a really, really good pick here because you can hide behind the banner up on the petrol station here, and you can get those really crucial picks that you need to stop the payload pushing altogether. So if you can manage to get your Roadhog in early and find a really good spot to put him up, getting that pick is really, really important to getting your team underway.
Got the defensive team here, just getting ready to set up All G. Would you expect them to be on the big girls stage here, or do you reckon they're going to go for the little bridge?
I think they're probably just going to stay up on the big girls at the moment. I mean, that's when we see a lot of the teams sort of start their lineup, just holding up on top of the petrol station here. So you've got the Reinhardt keeping a front line with that shield, and then you can hook through the shield. So it's really, really good spot that they've set up here.
And Team Expert, we've seen them recently in a lot of different tournaments. They're just out of the top 10, so a good performance this week, and from them, we'll be able to see them in the top 10. We've got plenty of tournaments this week and over the weekend, so a big opportunity here for teams to break into that top 10, LG.
Yeah, both these teams haven't lost yet, so there's a lot at stake here points-wise for both these teams. So we'll be seeing a very, very aggressive play from both teams, just trying to, assert their dominance over each other.
So you have the payload just coming around the corner, right up here near the big girls. They're trying to look for the back line here. They've been dashed away here with the Lucio. They're trying to get here to the back, but Medium's being able to jump up with the damage boost, and they're trying to get him off as 4 people from the blue side have dropped down, and gee, looks like the offensive team is ready to push on.
Yeah, that was a really, really good Pharah play there, coming in with the damage boost on Mercy. Me Mum got wiped out basically straight away, and the fire ulti from Sharky was doing a lot of damage. So really good play there on the side of AV to try and stop the payload, but just outplus there by Team Expert.
High Noon goes down, doesn't get anyone, but Hawk just charged in and he's cleaned up 2 people as Roski gets his hook, but doesn't get the Mercy up. She gets back to safety as they're cleaning him up, and just Taki left alive here. He falls down all G.
Yeah, that was a really good push there on Expert, just trying to, using their aggressive Pharah there to push back AV as hard as they could. So really good aggressive play there, and you need to be aggressive in this first capture point here on Route 66. Getting this payload through that first area is really crucial.
So we see the blue side is setting up on top of the higher side store, of the little bar, and Farah's just trying to get picks off here on the back. Both Farah's doing a good job of keeping each team at bay here, but the payload is still moving all G, and we look to see them engage shortly around the corner.
Yeah, both teams have a lot of ultimates, so it's going to be a really close battle with the Reinhardt ults coming up though, and it looks like they're going in.
There we go, big Reinhardt ult with rocket barrage on top, and red side is just being cleaned up. A good hold here from Avant Garde.
Yeah, really good ulti there by Me Mum to basically wipe out the entire Expert side. Basically no ultimates used there on the side of Expert, so it probably could have been worse. If they threw down a few ults and still got wiped, it would have been really bad for them, but they've still got four ults ready to go, so they might be able to counterattack here.
Yeah. Sound barrier goes in along with the speed boost. High Noon has been nullified here by Taki. Beautiful job. But here they go on top of the store. The Farah's firing away is Hawk and KSR. The Reinhardt's trying to keep their footing here. But KS1 has been going backward. Hawk picks up a double ult. He's all picked up 2. Dropped 1. And they're just sitting on the payload here. Mercy Res picks up 2. The tank's back alive now. So Reinhardt's looking to get back in there. They're swinging here on the edge. KS1 slams him into the payload. He's gone down. Beautiful job there from the Reinhardt. He gets his ult down, picks up 1. It's just Soldier. Then he's swinging away, and KS1 doing a great job there, LG. As the res comes through.
Yeah, KS1 just doing huge work there, just keeping the payload where it was. They suffered a lot of heavy casualties on the side of AV, but they managed to stay alive and keep the payload from moving a little bit. Finally goes down on KS1 here, but really good hold there. They've kept the payload up for quite a while, so it was not bad considering the circumstances.
As Hawk comes in, doesn't get in with his slam, and the sound barrier goes off. I don't think there's much use for it though, because they've already got the capture point there, LG. Yeah,
it was a bit of a waste of the sound barrier there, so a bit disappointing, but it'll be up very soon. I mean, Lucio's ultimate comes up fairly quickly if he managed to do a lot of healing on everyone, so it'll be up soon enough and they'll be able to get a big push in. They're looking to finish this up quickly too with a Reaper pick coming out from CKM, so he was playing that McCree for quite a while, but he's gone aggressive mode now in Reaper and they really want to finish this out to set a good time.
As the payload comes around, getting ready for the last stretch here. Still got 4 minutes 36 seconds, plenty of time, LG, to get the last capture.
Yeah, I mean, they've got 3 ults up, 2 of them on fire, so they're really in the driver's seat at the moment. They've just got to be careful not to get picked off, and they're going very aggressive here right on the capture.
Yeah, as Hawk goes in, he gets in the air, but he's back down, and oh, big Hawk there from Tongue, and he just slams the shotgun in the face, but the Mercenaries comes in to save the day. 3 people are back up here on the Red Star Team Expert, and sound barrier's being popped by Lucio's, but Hawk gets a big ult down. He's got 4 people down here on the back line. He's doing a great job 1v4, but KS1 keeps him off his backliners and keeps his team alive here. Total Eclipse trying to fire away, but that was a huge play there by KS1 to help out his team, but Reinhardt's doing work.
Yeah, Reinhardt's on both teams doing work. Hawk basically going 1v4 mode against the AV team there, just in the middle of all of them, just not caring at all. Really aggressive play there from them, and AV doing well to hold on there, and they've actually turned it around. They've got 3 ultimates up now. Tongue's doing some very good hooks here on this Roadhog, so it'll be interesting to see how the last few minutes of this map turns out.
Yeah, and the payload is still moving. It's just the blue side have just decided to fight here on the other side, and Tom's looking for another hook, but Rocket Barrage comes over the top. doesn't really get anyone there. Gets swatted from the sky, but it's back alive here with the Mercy Res. 2 people back up on Team Expert. Taki trying to get a pick, but he falls down. Lucio's dashing around on the red side, trying to keep people alive, but the Mercy Res comes in from Avant Garde. 2 people back up. Reaper roll here on the checkpoint, but KS1 says no thank you. Cleans up 2. Beautiful work, OG.
Yeah, really good counter engage there by KS1 to keep AV still in the game. You'll be noticing as well, if you keep an eye on Solus, every time Team Expert goes in, as soon as they get split up, he doesn't follow one of them. He stays on the point, and he's actually doing really well for me. He's moved his payload up a good 10 or 15 meters just by staying on the payload by himself. So this payload could be almost back at the gate if it wasn't for him pushing that forward. So on Solus, being really sneaky here, and he's actually got his ultimate up as well.
Both Reinhardts looking at each other, getting ready to gate. They both fall down! Silly work there from the guys, but KS1 gets the best of that ordeal, and the Roadhog's just on his own, but Team Expert look to regroup again.
Yeah, Mimum is on Junkrat now, so because this is really in a tight choke point, Junkrat is just doing work here. You've got his ultimate up as well, so managed to put that in and get a double on Team Expert, slowing this down, and suddenly it's looking pretty close. I mean, Expert's got 4 ults though, so you need to be careful here, but the Mercy Res is almost up on AV. Can they hold on?
Yeah, and we've got 1 minute 50. Sound barriers have been popped here on the red side. They're looking to push out. Here we go. As far as looking to pick someone off, Hawk's got the shield up, but no one's behind that. KS1, he finds KS1. Hawk, beautiful work. Their front line has gone down, and there's a bit of a scatter here. Mercy Res finally gets in a really good spot to get him up, but Reaper holds one. Reinhardt holds one after the other, and the sound barrier on the blue side to keep him up, and Avant Garde's going to push him back. 3 people back up on the red side from a Mercy Res. Good job there as Sharky looks to get a hold up, but Tongue spots him from the sky with his Roadhog hook. Beautiful work.
Avant Garde played a really strong defensive position there. Tongue got caught out right at the start of that point, so they were looking down the barrel of a 6v5, and it wasn't looking good at all, but Aaron on this Mercy held onto his res, didn't panic, and waited until he could get at least 2 of them up, and it really did work for him. Tongue got back just in the nick of time as well to shut down that far ult, so 53 seconds on the map, it's anyone's game.
Reinhardt switched places, but KS1 once again gets a really good job, but Mimum, beautiful work, gets 3 people on his Junkrat as the Reaper here is at the back trying to get someone, but he's all alone. I don't think he realizes that his team's gone. I think he does now. He's trying to dash away now, trying to get his team.
Yeah, he's carrying away now, trying to get back and try and regroup and put something into this last 30 seconds. That whole vault was won by Mimum there with a really well executed ulti, so really well played there by Junkrat. Might push him over the line. Only 1 ultimate up here on the side of Expert, and the Mercy Res coming up on AV, so it's going to be a close one. 10 seconds left, Bobby. It's going to be close.
Yeah, it's 10 seconds. The red team's got to do something. Team Expert, no, they're going to pull the trigger, so they're jumping through here. They're going to have to hurry up. There's 4 seconds. They're going to head around to the payload as Hawk jumps down first, and big ult from KS1. He picks them up, and with his ult, and Roadhog ult just pushing it off the payload. Beautiful work from Tongue. Nice clean win here at the last point of the game here from AV, OG.
Really good defending there on that last point there by AV. Some questionable defending coming into that, but as soon as they got the Roadhog and the Junkrat out, it really started turning around for him. You can see this play of the game here coming out by Soldier, on Tongue on Soldier, doing a very good defensive work there, but his Roadhog there was really key to keeping him alive in that last checkpoint.
Yeah, so they defend it quite well. 9 minutes 11 on the clock. And just to remind everyone, we have the Play Overwatch t-shirt giveaway happening right now on Twitch. Give us your best hero one-liner. EJ and the crew will be picking out who's the winner, and keep that going as we look to get into the second half here in the mirror as AV look to be on the offensive all G.
Yeah, they're on the offensive. They're in a really good spot here. And just going back to my point earlier, remember me talking about on Solus on that Lucio, how he was pushing that point. If you can actually see in the card selection at the end of that game, he spent 91% of that match on fire as Lucio. So a lot of his time was on the point, speeding up people and healing people. And he didn't get sucked into bad points where he was going to die. He just knew his job, stay on the objective and keep it pushing. So a really, really well played there by On Solus. It's a shame they couldn't get over the line, but really well played there.
Team Expert are going to have to hope for a draw, all G. After
Yeah.
this round.
Yeah, it's tough for them now. They need to defend out, and as we've seen, it can be done, but it's always easier to attack when you've got the point already in your pocket. So all the pressure here is on Expert to not mess up, to play this really well defensively, and if they want to get a draw out of this, that's what they're going to have to do. So AV really comfortable. I think they'll be very happy going into this offense ahead.
Yeah, a lot of time to play with as well. So we've got a Bastion here on the defensive side.
Yeah, well, as Mickey last week said to us, you know, you can't count it. But on the defense here, it's looking like it's going to be set up behind this Reinhardt. We've seen this actually quite a couple of times. A bit surprised we don't actually see the Roadhog coming in there as well. Usually you can see the Roadhog coming in place of one of those healers. So Bastion, it's going to be interesting. I'd love to see a bit of Bastion. It's always a bit new.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Roadhogs, guess who's on his Roadhog though? Is our mate Tongue.
Yeah. Tongue, yep, fantastic.
Mate Tongue once again on his Roadhog. Had some brilliant hooks last game.
Yeah,
especially
instrumental hooks, you could say. He really pulled off some good ones against the Faras of last game. So he'll be looking to get a few more picks this game for sure.
It's the same setup as last game on top of Big Earls. All good.
Yeah, well, when you've got a Bastion, that's where you have to set up. You really want to give them as little space as possible and just hold them off. And, you know, they're really betting on this Bastion here. If he goes down early, it's not going to be good at all for Expert. They're going to get washed. So they need to be careful. They need to use the Bastion wisely. They need to keep this for as long as possible and really force AV into a play.
Here they go, they're engaged. The Bastion's going to have to reset up, but he's fallen. Me Mum, beautiful work there on the far right, picking one up. Sharky gets one on his far right. Tongue, beautiful work here on the Reinhardt as they look to fight here on the street. Payload's pushing on all G's. They're breaking out, still fighting here in the back.
Yeah, when you have a Bastion, more than ever, you need to stay composed as a team and make sure you don't panic. When the enemy team is being really aggressive on you, you need to hold your ground and say, okay, we've got Bastion, we've got the damage, we just need to protect him and keep him safe. And obviously that's easier said than done, but that was just a simple case of AV stalling them on top there. They got split up and they just picked them off one by one. Bastion went down really quickly and then the Mercy after that. So really good aggressive play there by AV. But Expert probably a little bit disappointed they couldn't get more out of that Bastion spot there.
And they will be hoping for that. Bastion has not changed, so they've got a set up just over here near the bridge. Got them all clumped up here together, all G's just up on top of the bridge, trying to get that Bastion ult to come up so they can get control of the game.
Well, the really tough thing is the Bastion was already on like about 43% when he went down, so you don't really want to throw away 43% of your ult. So they're stuck on him, they're saying, okay, we'll just give this another go, see if we can hold them off for a little bit longer, get the Bastion ult, maybe turn this around. So, you know, the Bastion's 80%, so maybe they can turn around, but they've already been split up, see? It's really scary for them here.
Yeah, and the Reinhardts come in here from Avant Garde. The KS1 comes through, and the sound barriers pop by Lucio. Reinhardt blocks that Roadhog hook, but he gets shotgunned in the face as he lets his shield go. And it looks like Team Expert's on the back foot here, all G.
Yeah, absolutely. AV are loving this offense right now. They've got Expert exactly where they want them. They're stuck into a pick that they have to hold on to basically because of the ult percentage. And Tongue and KS1 are just running rampant on the back line at the moment. Both of them on fire, loving it. They're just loving the offense here.
Well, to regroup here as the payload is coming along the road here, getting ready for the last checkpoint with 4 minutes 21, but to be extended. Plenty of time to play here.
Yeah, well, they've just got to finish, so they've got all the time in the world, 6 minutes and 10 seconds. They'll be looking to just keep playing aggressively, not give AV any chance to breathe. If AV is going to make a push, it's going to be soon. They've got the Bastion ult, and they've got the Soldier 76 ult, so they're looking to push up, but they're being pushed back really aggressively here, Bobby.
Yeah, the payload is still pushing on. They look to set up here on top of the truck. Still got the Bastion, but the Bastion ult is up. They've got 4 ults all good.
Yeah, they've got 4 ults. This is where they really need to make something happen. Unfortunately, AV are in a really good position to come into this last corner with 5 minutes left, but Bastion, I mean, he can really turn the game if he hits a good ult, so it's going to be come down to how Expert plays this.
And they've got 5 minutes. They get the ult off. Oh, here we go. Hawk picks up KS1, but the sound barrier comes in to keep them alive. Beautiful work there. As Rocket Barrage comes in, Hawk holding up the shield, nullifies it. Another sound barrier here for Avant Garde, keeping them alive. Sorry, for Team Expert, keeping them alive. Tons coming in, trying to jump down total clicks along with KS1. They're all over this payload as Solus runs away.
Yeah, I mean, AV just played that really well. They knew exactly that Expert was going to jump on them, and unfortunately, Hawk could only hit one in the ult, and it was KS1. So by the time they all got up, KS1's Hawk's ult was up, so they just went ham.
Flash, and they fall down, but Mercy Res comes in, but not close enough. As the Roadhog ult pushes them back, and Avant Garde pick up a big win here in round number 3.
Yeah, really aggressive play there. KS1 picking up play of the game, but AV just too much pressure. You could see what Expert was trying to do that game, but unfortunately they were really on the defense after that first round.
A big ult there from him. He's just clean house. KS1, beautiful work.
Yeah, well that's the thing. When Hawk used his ult, he only got KS1, so the rest of the team was left untouched. So big counter initiation there by KS1 to clean them all up and get play of the game.
Yeah, a fast time there, 4 minutes 12. And we're going to select our Plantronics MVP nominee for this match. And the nominee will be going in the draw for the Plantronics Rig 500 HD 7.1 gaming headset, all G. Who do you think it was?
For me, really, there's no question Tung was the MVP of that match. He was really good on defense, playing Soldier 76, keeping him up off the payload for as long as possible. And then when they got bogged down in that last checkpoint, his Roadhog was really strong, hitting every single hook that he needed to hit, shutting down the targets he needed to shut down. And then on the offense, he was just loving life. He was being extremely aggressive, shotgunning everyone, hooking everyone. Really well played there by Tung.
And just to remind everyone, the Play Overwatch t-shirt giveaway is still happening. We'll be probably picking a winner. EJ will be picking a winner during the break. We'll let you know who wins, and make sure you give us your best hero one-liner. And all G, what do you think went wrong for Team Expert here on Route 66?
I think probably the big thing that happened to Team Expert was they were a bit unlucky in the first round. They played aggressively. They didn't really do too much wrong. Second round, it really fell apart with them with the comp. I don't know whether it's something that they've played a lot, but they really just crumbled under the pressure that AB was piling on them in that second round. The Bastion is a good pick if you can hold on to it, get your percentage up nice and early. But unfortunately, when they got rushed on by AV with KS1 and Tung, they really just couldn't deal with the pressure. So maybe playing something slightly less team-orientated, reliant, trying to maybe go for a couple of picks themselves with a Roadhog. But I mean, they played well. They'll be disappointed, but they'll be happy to go into the next round.
And before we throw it to the break, I'm just going to pass it over to Crisis. And Crisis, what's going on?
Yeah, just mentioning to the Twitch chat as we go into the break that we had a very low response rate to that Overwatch t-shirt giveaway. So we're going to keep it running through the next round.
Squizzy's was a good response, though.
Yeah, Squizzy. But should we give it to Squizzy? Because he's...
Squizzy's the man. No, we keep running it. You got to have more than one entry. I mean, crikey.
Yeah.
But who needs a bulletproof vest when you got a Reinhardt shield? Love it. That'll make a good t-shirt, Squizzy.
Nice one. All
Got a
right.
tattoo on your ass. Go for it, Squizzy.
So we're going to keep it running, ladies and gentlemen, over the next couple of games. Get your one-liners in, hero-based one-liners, and we'll be picking the best one towards the end of the evening and sending a Overwatch t-shirt over to you. You can choose either the grey or the white or the black. It depends how you want to go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're just waiting for a couple of the teams to finish their matches in round number 3. Oh, actually, it looks like everyone has finished their matches. So we'll be back in about 3 minutes with our next match out of round 4 of the Swiss format bracket. Stay right there.